And here we have Blue Ridge Insurance Services. I'm so glad Charlie's not here because y'all really are give the presentation much better than I'm sure Charlie does. But we're glad to have you all here. And Houndiers Club, kind of an institution here. We're glad to have them here this year. There's the Houndiers logo up there. And we look forward, we're going to do a little bit of putting. There you go. Jason, how you doing?
Doing great. We're having a great day so far.
Tell us a little bit about what Houndiers is doing in terms of some of the things you're increasing to do here in the community.
Well, obviously we're trying to, like any private golfing community club, we want the high country community to know that we are here. We're tucked away there in off Shoals Mill Road, and we just simply offer some of the best golfing experiences in the high country, some of the best dining experiences, and we're coming upon celebrating our 50th anniversary.
Wow!
Marking the date back in 1964 when the Robbins brothers actually began Houndiers as a small golf course, and then expanded it over the years into a whole community. And we would just welcome anybody in the high country to let us know how we can serve you. If you're not interested in membership, we do offer rentals. If you're not interested in that, we also offer outstanding world-class banquet service, rehearsal dinners, weddings, that sort of thing. So just if you're interested in knowing more, just go to houndiers.com or give us a call at 828-963-4321.
Fantastic. I can attest to now I can't say great golfing experience. I had some very bad experiences, but it's a great golfing course.
Absolutely.
But my golf is not necessarily really good. But
well, I forgot to mention one other thing. We just found out that for I believe it's the 6th year in a row, we have been named one of the top 100 golf courses in North Carolina.
In the state. I saw that in North Carolina Golf Magazine. That's great. Congratulations. Good to have you all here.
Well, thank you, Dave.
New River Power and Light, or Light and Power, our local energy source here in the town of Boone. They've been great participants with the chamber, and we're delighted to have Ed Miller on our board this year, and glad that they're here at the show. We also have High Country Bank, one of our local banks that have been very instrumental in a lot of activities. They sponsored our spelling bees in the schools, and also the grown-up spelling bee. And Carrington, how long have you been with High Country Bank now?
This will make my 10th year.
You're kidding?
No.
Wow, wow. And how long have you been with High Country?
8.5.
8.5 years? Wow. Now what office were you in?
I was in the Liverpool branch, but now I'm over at the Blowing Rock branch.
Well, that's great. That's great. But we appreciate High Country Bank's contribution to our community, and glad you're here today.
Glad to be here as well. Thank you.
Now, here's an interesting one for everybody to understand about. It's camping. This is not a spelling bee word.
No, it's not.
But Jim is here with camping, and he has a special program. This is a camping experience for families and autistic children.
Yes.
And we're seeing those numbers going up, aren't we?
Yes, I mean, in the last March, it was the Center for Disease Control called it a national epidemic, 1
Wow.
in 88. This year they came out with a new prevalence study, 1 in 50.
Wow.
And it's happening, and it's
And he's put together a great program. They're trying to develop opportunities for families to come over and up. And in fact, that's what camping stands for. Kids with autism making progress in nature. So we're glad to have you all here.
Thank you very much.
You bet. Good morning. How are you this morning?
Well, thank you. How are you?
I am great. We're glad to have you here at the show.
Thank you.
And you are showing off.
It works.
It works.
Yes.
What works?
It's body applicators.
Body applicator.
Body
Okay.
applicators, and it tightens, tones, and firms, and then the benefit of it is you lose inches.
That sound tightens, tones, and firms.
Gotta
Y'all
get
can't
that
see-
beach body.
the beach body. Oh,
Yeah.
That's been a long time since I've had a beach body. Glad y'all are here today.
Thank you, sir.
And then around the corner here, we have folks that are showing us about Nerium for a more beautiful you,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And so we encourage you to come on down and check out their products. And then over here we have some folks called Tastefully Simple, some great cooking mixes and salsas and spices, and we're glad to have them here at the mall with us. Thank you for being here. Then we're coming on back up this way, and here we have Mountain Times Publications. Hello, how are you?
Hi, doing well.
Who do all about women, and who also do obviously the Watauga Democrat and Glowing Rocket and Mountain Times. And we're all kind of beflustered by this headline, aren't we? About Dr. Peacock retiring, but I guess he's going to be here until somebody is here to replace him, which is good news. But we have appreciated over the years the partnership with Mountain Times Publications. For years they published what we called the Chamber Voice, but they've just been great partners in the high country with the Chamber and letting folks know what's going on in the business community. And we're glad that you're here today.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Yes. I better take one of these and read up on this.
Yes.
And here we have Farm Bureau, folks from Farm Bureau here with us.
Yes, sir.
And so we encourage folks that are interested in farm equipment loans and other types of things related to agriculture. That's your primary thing.
Auto insurance as well.
Yeah, to check out the Farm Bureau here in Boone. So thank you for being here today. And we're kind of walking our way down here. Y'all know about Mass General Store. Everybody knows about Mass General Store, and they've got a beautiful display here. And not just Mass General Store, but also River Crossing, which is River Cross out in next to the Valley Cruises store. Great. Just a variety of things, really. Art objects, home accessories, jewelry. All kinds of things like that. And the ever-popular Keens, which are great for getting around in the high country. So we're glad to have Mass General Store here with us today.
Glad to be here.
Good. And
We sell all these spices and everything.
we also have G&B Energy and part of Appalachian Energy here with us. We've done some after hours over there. Oh, look here, we even got a grill that's going to be that you can purchase there. Their office is out at the corner of New and Old 421. So we're glad to have them here with us today. If you need propane, that's the place to check out. And here's Bob Caldwell where he belongs in his booth. We saw him a few minutes earlier taking pictures, but that's what Bob does. Beg pardon? Oh, look at there. And look at this person here. You all know who that is. That's our own Wisteria White, who's the voice of the Boone Area Chamber of Commerce on our phone. Good to have you here, Bob. And over here, we have Blue Ridge Acupuncture and Natural Medicine. They have a ton of things. This was the first time you shared with me about acupuncture for stress management.
Absolutely.
And that's something I was not aware of, that application of it, but that's...
There's a number, just a whole host of applications for acupuncture.
They got all different kinds of services available.
Right.
And we were just voted best acupuncturist in Boone by
So you
Best of the
stick them
Best.
better than anybody else.
We
Is
do.
that right?
We love to stick you.
That's great. Right. Tori, right. So we're glad to have you here today, and folks will be finding out about what your services are.
Thank you so much, Dan.
I may have to come back by and get a little bit of that pressure point stuff. Uh-oh.
Dan, how's it going?
It's going great, John. How about you?
We're doing very good. Having a good time.
Good to have BB&T here. BB&T is going to be our sponsor for our annual meeting this year.
That's
And
right.
we're really excited about that partnership. Great bank that has been here for a long time. And so if you need banking services, check out John Barrier at BB&T. Which office are you in, John?
The Boone main office.
The main office at the corner of 321 and 105. So
Thank you,
glad to have you here. It's always glad to have the university represented, and Appalachian Summer is just a huge attraction for our folks. Brings people in, particularly in the month of July, and so we look forward to that. Who are the big names this year?
Big names this year, we have the band Perry, who's going to be coming in and being our stadium show, and that'll be a really fun event because we've got a local boy who's part of it, Jeb Holmes.
Yeah.
And then we also this summer have Lyle Lovett, Boz Skaggs, and Dina Mendel, who is on Glee right now playing Rachel's mom.
Yeah.
And then we also just booked our last event we're really excited about, which is Sean Colvin, Mary Chapin Carpenter, with
wow.
guest star Susan Vega. So we're really excited about that.
Great summer lineup. So
Exactly, and it's also the 10th anniversary of the Church and Center. So on
Wonderful.
May the 3rd, through the gallery walk downtown, we're having a big birthday party and hope people will come join us.
that's great. Thank you for being here, and we're delighted to have the Church and Center and Appalachian Summer available to us right here in the High Country. And then, if you're interested in some music, we encourage you to check out Kudzu Music. All different kinds of musical instruments, and they've got some very interesting ones here. This is a tiny,
U-bass.
what do you call this?
It's a U-bass.
A U-bass.
It is.
Wow, and it has a full bass sound, but it's very small, as you can see. And then you had another really interesting thing called the Chord Buddy.
Yes, it's right
If you're
over here.
let me put it over here. If you're interested in learning how to play the guitar in a very simplistic way, you put this right on the frets, and it kind of chords some things for you. So check all this out at Kudzu Music. And then we have the ever popular Eric Franklin from none other than, guess, Wells Fargo. Again, a great partner here in the community. We appreciate what you guys do. Eric graduated from the Watauga Leadership Challenge a couple years ago, and many folks have, and in fact, Wells Fargo is our sponsor of the Watauga Leadership Challenge, and we appreciate everything that Wells Fargo does for the Chamber and for our community, Eric. So if you need banking services, check out Wells Fargo at the corner of 321 and 105. Glad to have you here. And then we also have Food Lion. Good to have you all here with us. And now Food Lion is really, I want to say it's a North Carolina business, but I know it's internationally owned, but right here in Salisbury. Is that still the main office in Salisbury?
Yeah, yes it is.
That's what I was thinking. And you have how many stores here in this region?
Well, here in the High Country, we've got about 5 stores. We've got 2 in Boone, we've got 1 in Banner Elk. Also got 1 in Blowing Rock and 1 over in West Jefferson.
That's great. Well, we appreciate what you do in terms of providing a lot of variety of foods and goods for our folks here in the High Country. Thanks for being here at the show today.
It's a pleasure being here. Thank you.